I'm going to just show yours. I've got her, and there's an impala and a nyala between me and between us, and she's just off to your left. Okay, VM, you can just probably, there we go, just a quick flash. That's where she is. There's an impala now. I'm going to turn this off, and I'll let VM, there we go, VM's gone into infrared. Oh, isn't this exciting? She's a bit far from our infrared lights, but we can't move. She's right next, she's going for the nyala. Just keep on the nyala. She's right behind the nyala. Just come a bit wider, VM. Just slow down. Well, in a bit, she's going to pop out. I think, let's just stay with the nyala. So if you can see Yors's lights, she's near that marula tree. It was the last place I saw her jogging to. Oh, sorry, my head's in the way. My fat head. I'll try to get out of the way now. Now, there's always a lot of general game around Inga's, and I think it'd be wonderful if she made a kill here, because it means I could maybe even watch her from my bed. I've lost sight of her, but as you know, we're not going to use spotlights. We're going to stick with the infrared. Now, I almost half expect her to pop out just over here somewhere. Standing by yours. A negative, last place I saw it was directly between us, near that bush there. Okay, we can just make her out. As she popped out exactly where I expected. There she is. You can just see that movement. And that nyala is, I can't see the nyala anymore. But there's a bit of open ground between them, which could make it quite difficult. I'm not sure whether it's Karula. I don't know. We haven't obviously had a good look at this leopard yet. You still got any sights of her, VM? What I'm doing is I'm just going to put us into neutral and roll past the one bush so we can see. I don't know where she is now. I'm just gonna, there she is. There we go, she's popped out. I think she realized there's just too much open ground between her, and I'm not gonna put my light on her just yet because I haven't heard any alarm calls. So the nyala and impala are not aware is it she? It looks like Karula. Of course, with this type of light, it's quite difficult. But just judging from the size, well, it's a female, but I think it's Karula. What do you think, Vim? Yes, Karula, the queen of Djuma. Well, Cheetah has definitely delivered today. And she's done exactly what I said I hoped she would do. And that is head north, not south, in her hunt. So VM and I, we planned to hopefully find the nocturnal Karula, and we are lucky enough to actually, we need to thank Yors. Yors found her actually at Inga's gate. So at the gate of the house that Jamie and I live in, that's where Yors saw her. Oh, no. What are you going to do now? Now, of course, hunting in an area like quarantine, it's very difficult for a leopard to hunt in very open area. She generally prefers thicker areas. I'm just going to do a quick look here. Tom, come as if you're going to Yuri's house, and we are just to the north and east of that junction that goes straight down to the Gallagher Pan. There we go. She's now just stopping and listening, seeing what's out there. Now there's often lots of impala in Nyala, but again, this open country is very difficult for her to hunt in. Oh, someone spotted. Did you hear the snort? Game is up, Queen Karula. Okay. There we go. So we can put the lights on again. Now that she's been spotted. I wonder, I hope she hasn't, well, she hasn't definitely, but we've got a wonderful big male bushbuck that's been living in our garden. I'm glad she didn't find him. I'm quite fond of bushbuck, and particularly that chap. Okay, we're going to send you back across to Byron so you can say goodbye, and I'm going to get a bit closer to the Queen of Djuma. Here we go. Area for her in the thickets there. How's Tom? What? Here we go. So she might pop up on the Djuma dam cam in that direction that she's heading as well. Oh, she's disappeared behind a bush. There she is. So you can see how she didn't want to come out into the open, and she's preferring to move around the edge of the tree line. It's a much better hunting area for her. Okay, I'm going to move around to the other side to see where she pops out from. Oh, there's a bit of it. So I actually think she might stop at the Djuma pan for a drink. Well, it is wonderful having infrared as an option, and Judy absolutely loved that. And it does definitely add another dimension, Judy, that when we do find a leopard hunting, we don't all just sit in the dark. Well, we're sitting in the dark, but with the new technology, we're able to see, and that is an incredible thing. Oh, we've got a friend again. Have we lost the friend? Sounds like it. There she is, but what I want to do is actually go ahead to see if there's anything on the other side of her. Now, what I'm going to try, why I'm doing that is I'm going to try to get us into a position if she does stalk again. We're not going to be stuck behind her. We're actually going to be in a position that if she is going to go after an animal, we're going to be in the right spot. Now, one of the things when it comes to being out here is, and especially with safari guiding, and some of these tricks you learn the hard way, some you are often luckily taught by good teachers, is that you actually want to be ahead of the action. You want to predict what's going to happen before it happens, rather than being stuck behind. And of course, sometimes you can't help it, and with what happens. But in a situation like this, where I know there's another vehicle who's got her, I'm able to come up here and check to see if there's going to be anything she possibly might have the opportunity to stalk, and so that's why I'm jumping up ahead of her. Oh, there's lots of animals there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Getting yourself in the right position before something happens. And there's a waterbuck there, so we're going to have to switch into IR again shortly. But there's a big herd, I thought, of impala. I'm just checking if they are. There we go. VM's going into IR mode. And here she is. She's coming towards us. Now, I don't think she's going to have a chance with those impala. They're right out in the open. Vim, just there, quickly. What's that? That looks like a honey badger. Sorry, I'm going on that side. Oh, it's gone. It's there. Was it a white-tailed mongoose? It's a genet. It's a little genet. Very far away. He's standing up. We're not something we see too often. Not the best view. It is very, very, very far away. Oh, Karula's right next to us as well. Sorry, Vim, everything's going on. She's going behind us. Okay, I'll pop to the side. You got her? There she is. But she's... Oh, now she's stalking. Now... Yeah, there's a waterbuck right next to her. Unfortunately, none of our IR lights can reach that spot. There we go. VM's playing some magic with the camera. And he's slowed it down. That's high ISO. Guys, just sorry, there's a waterbuck just on the other side of this bush here. Can we kill lights, please? Okay, so there's a waterbuck. I saw an adult female waterbuck. Unfortunately, our IR lights don't point in that direction, which is behind the car. So we're going to have to go old school and go in the dark. Listen, yes, it looks, we're not black screen, don't worry. This isn't a tech issue. But we can come around, there we go, you can see I'm still here, don't worry. We are just going to listen for a second. And I'm just going to, what I often do is just do that. So there's a waterbuck, and there, just a quick glance across at everything. I think she's more stalking. There's an adult female waterbuck. I think it's a bit too far out of Karula's range, and also we want to give her the best chance possible. So it was where we could follow her easily. We followed her. She's now about to go into the gaps between the lodges. She might even go into the camp tonight. So I think we're going to leave her be, but fingers crossed that she is going to make a kill around camp and bring Hosanna and Shongile this way rather than down south again. So from Vim and myself, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on this cat today. And just remember, chin up with the Nkuhumas. It is nature, and fingers crossed it's going to get better. I truly hope so. But we'll see you tomorrow morning for the sunrise safari. It's been a joy.